Hari Om friends. So, in my introductory video to this Surya Namaskar Sadhana series, I had mentioned about base lock and the abdominal lock. There are a couple other practices which need separate videos, and once I'm through with these videos, then we can proceed to the last 3 rounds of the Surya Namaskar Sadhana. And to do those 3 rounds, you will need all these practices apart from the one which I have already introduced previously. So today's topic is the base lock. I'll show you a picture. So here you can see Vajroli Mudra or Sahajoli Mudra in the front and Ashwini Mudra at the back and Moola Bandha somewhere in between. Now these are very subtle practices, require a lot of internalization, becoming aware of body parts which are very close to each other. So, is it possible to master all these three things for a beginner? The answer is no. There may be exceptions, but for most people, it is very difficult to practice these three separately. But if you start today, you can practice and master these. For our purpose, let us call it the practical Moola Bandha. So the practical Moola Bandha or base lock. For that, you have to contract the whole area from genitals to buttocks. This is the best way. If you do it for a year, after that, you will be able to separate the three practices. But for all the asanas where you apply Moola Bandha, you can do this practical Moola Bandha, and even in pranayam or whatever other practices you are doing, wherever Moola Bandha is mentioned, apply the practical Moola Bandha or the base lock and keep figuring out the three different practices separate from your main practice, because it will definitely take time. So let us practice this together. So close your eyes and focus on the whole area from genitals to buttocks. And then breathe in and contract that area and hold the breath in. I will count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First release the contraction and then breathe out. Once more, breathe in and contract. Hold the breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First release the contraction and then breathe out. Now we'll do the same thing with breathe out. So take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, contract the whole area from genitals to buttocks and keep the breath out and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First release the contraction and then breathe in. Now breathe out is a bit difficult, so take a couple of deep breaths and we'll practice one more round. Now breathe in again and breathe out completely. Take the abdomen towards the spine and Contract the whole area from genitals to buttocks. Keep the breath out. I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the contraction and breathe in. Now open your eyes. So this is your practical Moola Bandha or the base lock which we'll be using in Surya Namaskar. And if you're doing any pranayam, you can apply this base lock instead of struggling with all the three practices. One more thing which you need to keep in mind while doing yoga, whether you're doing this in pranayam or you're doing this in asana, when you are contracting these parts, over a period of time, keep the rest of the body very relaxed. And that will pave the way for you to figure out all the three practices separately. But for the time being, for all the asanas and pranayam, use the practical Moola Bandha. So keep practicing. See you in my next video. Hari Om.